Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's that time again of the month, I guess. I am going to come to you with this video will be of all the items I've melted through or melted between the 16th day of October and October 31st. So we'll start with candles. I'll show you the candle that I actually completed, which again, I'm not sure which one's gonna be up on my channel first, but I did a full-on review of this candle. I had pluses and minuses to say about this candle. This candle, I loved after I did my review, I kind of started looking at other people's review, and some people are like, oh, it doesn't smell like apricot. It does. It does smell like apricot. I personally can tell the difference between a peach and an apricot, and this is apricot, and I liked it. Yes, autumn is whatever, but apricots or apricots, however you like to say it, is definitely a fruit that we used to can and eat in the fall and the winter over, like, you know, we'd have it like just as apricots, or we would have it over like vanilla ice cream. So to me, I get apricot for me is a fall thing for me. But anyway, I really like this. The burn was horrid on this. The puny wicks right to the very bottom. I never even had to trim the wicks on this, but thankfully it never got into that stage of stinky, smelly, like kerosene smell. So candle day, I would like to get another one of these for sure. Hopefully I can get one, and I'll probably chop it up. So it's a hit and a miss. All right, the next one here is DW Homes Monster Mash Black Tobacco. And I picked up this last year, and I loved it because it was like Halloween, right? And I got it for $9.99 in Winners. It's cool. There's no luminosity. Obviously it's a black jar, but there's no luminosity through the candle. You can see how much I've melted. I have been melting it fairly steadily, but DW Home candles, I always get way more of a burn. So I'll be melting this continually until the end, until it's done, probably till mid-November. It's nice. I like the scent black tobacco. It doesn't throw as much as I'd like it to throw. So I do wish the throw was a little bit better. And the last candle that I've been melting is, of course, DW Homes Candy Corn. If you got candy corn and it's Halloween time, it is time to melt this sucker. So as it says here, 56 hours approximately burn time. This is a 2-wick candle. I will always get way more, like at least 30% more burn off of a candle from DW Home, from whatever it's stamped as. So I really like this. I wish it was a little bit stronger. I'll go on to it. I've only been burning it for a short period of time here, so you can sort of see each time I burnt it, kind of the levels. It's burning very well. It's nice and sweet. It's just a real nice sweet candy scent. Not snow fairy, but just like a vanilla kind of candy. So I like it. It's nice. It's nice to have as a blender in your room with other scents as well. So, all right, now let's get on to things that I have. Oh, I know what I'll do. Okay, now I posted, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know I posted that Twilight's Rosalie was getting such hype. Band bag pre-orders, there was a Rosalie available for band bags. Now I opted out. I had Rosalie in my cart, and I opted out simply because I was like, well, I can probably figure out other ways of making this blend. Now, Twilight's Rosalie is twisted peppermint and coconut cream pie. And this is lovely. So first of all, I'm glad I have 2 clams. I did melt 2 of these cubes because I wanted to smell and wanted to compare it. But I figured twisted peppermint and coconut cream are 2 easy scents that you can probably blend. Now I will be chopping up a twisted peppermint candle down the road, and I will do this attempt again with a twisted peppermint and a coconut cream pie-ish, like a coconut cream scent. But so I melted these 2 little chunks here. Sorry, my nail polish is horrible. We had a call out this morning and I just got home. So anyway, but what I did is I used Rose Girls Peppermint and Rose Girls Gilligan's Brew. And I had to put 2 Gilligan's Brew to 1 peppermint because peppermint is very strong. And it's very close, but it definitely can tell that I will try again with the Twisted Peppermint from Bath & Body Works, 3-wick candle that I'll chop up with Gilligan's Brew or anything coconut cream pie like. And you can get coconut cream pie anywhere. I mean, I'm not dissing brandy. I'm not dissing Supertarts at all, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes with these things, they're great. But you know, you could probably find stuff in your own stash if you've been collecting for a while to make a blend like that. It's those blends that have like 4 or 5 different things in it. I know I'm just not going to be able to recreate. So this wasn't exact, but it was very similar. So again, 2 Gilligan's Brew to 1 peppermint was very close to Rosalie's Twilights, and it's very nice. And it is a BAM bag worthy, and now I kind of kick myself that I didn't get it, but at the same time, I have 2 clams, and I'm gonna have fun trying to play around with creating my own. Okay, so Bath & Body Works Farm Stand Apple. This was a 3-wick candle that I chopped up. This does super well. You guys economically cut up your 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works. I mean, there's a zillion different reviewer or YouTube channels that will tell you exactly how to do it. It's super easy. I use a freezer method myself. It takes a little bit of time, but gosh, you guys, 14.5 ounces of 1 cent. You'll never get through it all. So it did melt this, and again, it is very strong. I did find that chopping up my 3-wick candles thus far, the scents are very strong. So I didn't go completely through Pumpkin Patch Maze, but I did try this. So I did try 2 cubes of this. Now it says on Get Lost in the Season. This was nice, but there was a sharpness to it. Not my favorite pumpkin scent. It was almost like a perfumey pumpkin, if that makes it. You definitely smell a chemical scent to it. So it was okay, but it's not something I would repurchase. But of course, I will go through and I will melt those again. Not repurchase. I did receive this from a friend of mine in Florida, or not even, I don't know. Anyway, I received it from a friend of mine in the States. So, and I got that in the summer. I think it might have been Heather. Anyway. Yeah, I wouldn't repurchase that one. It was okay. I'm so over pumpkin, you guys. Like, like I'm trying to get through some more pumpkin. I was trying to get through most of it in October, and there's just so much pumpkin. All right, so from the Glitterati Candle Company, poured in October 2006, we have Cider Lane Birthday Cake. This was really great. I'm not going to take it out super soft for those of you who've tried Glitterati. This was actually really good. I really enjoyed this one. I definitely got the birthday cake Vanilla Bean Noel, and the Cider Lane was kind of more of a back note, which is crazy. But as you can see, I have just a teeny, like probably enough to split that in half, put it into 2 warmers, and it did throw really well. Not like a 10. I'd say this probably threw more like a 7. But the other Glitterati Candle Company chunk that I had, which was the same size as that other one we just showed, also poured October 2016, was Pumpkin Pecan Waffles Cider Lane Toasted Fireside. I really got hardly anything out of this. And as you can see, like obviously I've almost finished this one because I really liked it. I thought it was really good. This one, I was expecting, oh gosh, Toasted Fireside, yikes, it's gonna be strong. No, it's really not. So it's not very strong at all. So I'm not super impressed with that one. I decided, and for my American friends out there, let me know if you guys get Vanilla Bean from Sensationals. This is something that I think it might be our Canadian version to the Sugar Cookie Crunch that we can't get here in Canada. So let me know, because I haven't seen any of my American friends haul this, show it, whatever. So what I did is I finished a whole clam, as you'll see, of Cookie Crunch, but I thought, oh, I'm gonna bust this out and sort of see, and it does really well. Like, I really like it. I'm using this as a blender. I only used 1 chunk so far, but I really liked it. It had all the creamy vanilla bean-ness to it, and it does help kind of cream things up a little bit. I quite enjoyed that. Throwback Thursday, you'll already have a review from me on this. This one was great. It was super strong. It's Sassy Girl Aromas Raspberry Brulee Creme de la Creme. What was funny, again on my Instagram, you guys will have noticed, I heated it, the whole, it was a mini pie. I heated the whole thing in my microwave for 15 seconds. Guys, this isn't my first rodeo. Like, I melt stuff all the time. I took it, you know, obviously I take it out of this metal cup, put it on some paper towel, put it in the microwave for 15 seconds, take it out, take said wax mini pie and paper towel, place it on counter, and proceeded to slice it up into quarters, which is what I did. And it gushed like a freaking jelly-filled donut. Like, I think I hit like a patch of a week section of this, because I did get it in February, but I mean, it threw really well. But oh my gosh, it was like, it looked like a bloodbath. It was right before Halloween, so that was kind of comical. But this was really good. Very creamy, almost buttery. I got a lot of buttery notes to it, but there was still a lot of the berries. But buttery, that's probably the adjective I would use to describe this the most. Very buttery, rich. So yeah, I like that. It was very nice. Oh my gosh, something that totally surprised me because, okay, Southbound Soaps, and I've melted this a few times. I melted on Halloween, but I also melted it before. Southbound Soaps Witching Hour, which is described as campfire smoke, sweet, gooey marshmallow cream. This smells kind of interesting on cold, like definitely get the smoke, but melted, oh my gosh, it has this like amazing, like creamy, you definitely get the gooey marshmallow. It is so yummy and sweet. It almost changes from campfire to sweet. It's fantastic, and I still have lots left. I left a lot of the big chunks in here. There's a big bat and a big skull and things like that, and I use just mostly the small things, small pieces. I really, really like this. I would repurchase this down the road. Probably she poured this in July, so maybe in July this next year to get ready for Halloween, but this was very good, and I will still continue to melt that for sure. Now I'm just going to start pulling from the box in no particular order. I'm going to go through Clamshells of Pines. Lavender Vanilla Custard from the Bathing Garden. A strong lavender blend with vanilla bean custard with hints of marshmallow and caramel. I didn't get any caramel, but this was borderline almost. If it wasn't for all that yummy sweetness that is blended with this, I probably would have had to destash this. It's on the border of a very herbal lavender for me, but all those other sweet notes really came in and I liked it. And this thing threw like crazy. 2 cubes in my warm room in my bedroom. That's where it melted this exclusively. Came right out into my living room, into my kitchen. Like it kind of overpowered a lot of the things I was melting out here. But I like it. I still have 2 clams of it. So very happy about that. As you can see, here's a little squashy. This is Sleepy. I picked up this when she had this as a scent of the month. So Sleepy is described as pink, sugar, peppermint, and vanilla. This is my bedroom scent. Another one of, well, I have a lot of scents that I love from the Bathing Garden that I use for my bedroom. There's this, that lavender vanilla custard, of course, Winter Palace, which is amazing. I love this. It's great. You will see this in empties to come because it's very, very nice. I really enjoy this. It is a repurchase, actually. This is a gift from a friend of mine, Mouse Ears, Sweet Lollipops, Iced Lemonade, and it says funny ears instead of bunny ears, but or whatever. You can see it's little squishies. I'm not quite sure how old it was when it came to me, but I did get this almost a year ago myself. This was absolutely amazing. I love mouse ears on its own. I love mouse ears blended with things, and of course, Brandy has since done actual samplers and a new lineup, like a new collection of mouse ears blended with so many different things. But yes, I would highly recommend this. It's always sold out on her website, but it's so good. All right, I'm just gonna pull out all my clams here, guys. Always amazes me how much I actually get through. I always look at my melting basket boxes and I'm like, oh my god, there's so much stuff, what am I doing? And then I look at it at the end and I'm like, well, I kind of went through like 80% of it, so it's pretty crazy. All right, so for my friends in the United States, Vanilla Cookie Crunch, again, a blender. I use this whole thing up. I love it. It's great. I just love it. I haven't melted it on its own though, but I do enjoy melting it and blending it with other things. I don't know which video is up, so I'm not going to say too much about this because I'm doing a whole video, if I haven't already posted it, on like Marshmallow Fireside. This I highly recommend to anyone, and I think it's the US. I don't think here in Canada we can get Sonoma wax. If you can get Sonoma wax, get yourself some toasted marshmallow. That's all I'm going to say, because this is going to have a whole on video. If it hasn't already been posted, it will be posted shortly. Fantastic. It did really well. Jessica Green also did a video the other day, so she also highly recommends that as well. This one surprised me, actually, pleasantly. Stormy Autumn Nights. I got a cologne note sent to it initially, but may I say, when I melted it, I actually was like, am I getting mint? There's some sort of like a winter mint or some kind of mint that I got from it as well. I love this. This is fantastic. I think I actually have another clam of this, so I'm happy and set. But this is definitely very good. It says a limited edition. It is from the United States. Us Canadians still can't get our hands on Better Homes and Gardens, unfortunately. All right. Pumpkin Spice. This was really nice. I'm going to open this up again too. It was really nice, but I will say the clams were messy. I don't know what my clams are doing. They're on this one and on one other, well, I can't remember which one, but there's this one and another one. They were really oily on the bottom and then got then you melt it down and then you go take the stuff out. It's gooey on the bottom. I had to clean my warmers. Like, I clean my warmers regularly, but I had to clean my warmers a lot lately in this last month. This was nice. A bit too much cinnamon for me. So I believe with this one I did blend with Sugar Cookie Crunch. I think I melted this the first time on its own to see, and then I melted it with this because I have now an aversion to heavy cinnamon scents, but this was very nice. Vanilla Woods, dark notes of oak infused with vanilla. This was nice. I melted this in my bedroom. Nothing to write home about. I was expecting a little bit more. It's definitely oak, yeah, but there's a musk to it too. I think that this, yeah, it was okay. I wouldn't repurchase it, but I was very excited because I look at that, the vanilla bean, and yeah. So, but I didn't get very much vanilla. So anyway, I really didn't get much vanilla, and this title is Vanilla Woods. So there you go. Brenda's favorite, it is Moonlit Magic Pumpkin. This was really nice, actually. I think I have 1 or 2 more clams of this. So this was very nice. Very unique, and I love the black wax. I know I'm not into packaging that much, but I really did love the black wax. And happy to report, it doesn't leave a stain in my warmers. Yay! So there we go. Love, love, love. Actually, which one is it? Hold on, sorry guys. There's that one, and then there's, okay. This one was a no-go for me. Too much cinnamon. Was hoping for a little bit more apple, too much cinnamon. I ended up blending it with, that's why that pack of Sugar Cookie Crunch was gone. I ended up blending it a lot with that Sugar Cookie Crunch, but this one I really enjoyed. Cinnamon Apple Dumpling. This was just the right amount of cinnamon. It didn't overtake. It definitely got the apple dumpling. I really enjoyed it. I think I may have 1 more clam of it. This was very, very nice. I would repurchase this down the road. Not right now because I'm trying to get through all my apple and my pumpkin right now since. And Vanilla Caramel Spice. Let me see here. This was nice. It wasn't as nice as I was hoping. So the spice is definitely, oops, sorry guys, focus. The spice has definitely got some like cinnamon, as you can sort of see in the picture. It's not as strong as cinnamon. It was okay. Again, I was expecting a little bit more from it that I didn't get. So, all right. Okay. Oh my gosh, I gotta get going. I gotta go to work. Sweater weather. Description for this one is baby, it's cold outside from vintage chic scent sweater weather. And this was poured in November of 2016. And actually this one did throw really, really well. So I purchased this from my friend Sarah. Homemade goodness from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is part of my first random act of kindness. Let me just smell it again. I think I remember. It was nice. It was bakery. I couldn't pinpoint anything a little extra out of it. Definitely just bakery. It threw fairly well. I don't know how long it's been since she's changed her label, so it's at least a year to a year and a half old for sure. It did fairly well, and it was a mini pie that I cut up. Rose Girls October is green apple, mac apple, and lavender apples and oak. This is really good. This was a pie slice that I did chop up. Really enjoyed this. I'm glad I still have a couple more slices of my Octobers from Rose Girls. Very, very nice. Butter pecan, buttercream, balm, cinnamon, crunch cake. Okay, I was nervous about this one because I was like, oh, that's a lot of butter, a lot of sweet, a lot of what. Actually, you guys, this was really good. Really enjoyed this one. It surprised me. It was just a yummy combination of buttercream, a little bit of pecan, and definitely a lot of cake. So really enjoyed that. And there was not a lot of cinnamon, which I'm happy about, as you know. The Great Pumpkin was a Throwback Thursday, so I'm not going to go into great detail here, but poured, as you can see, in June 2016. Scent note descriptions are pumpkin layer cake, cream cheese frosting. It was okay. I did not get much of a throw from this one, so there you go. It is hit and a miss. Hit and miss when it comes to VCS. Belladonna Tinacture? I don't know. Misrule and Decay, so it's like Lord of Misrule. It was a little, oh sorry, here you go. Black pepper, patchouli, vetiver, sandalwood. This was a little mini pumpkin out of our sampler, and I really liked it. I love Lord of Misrule, so I really enjoyed that. It threw really, really well. Rose Girls Banana Fluff Puffs. I'm very disappointed with this one. I am a lover of banana. I just didn't get as much banana as I got fluff puffs out of this. So I did de-stash a whole muffin of it because I was disappointed with it, but I'm sure someone else will find success and love out of it. And I love banana, and it just didn't feel like I got any. Illusions of a Labyrinth, Mandarin Musk, Sugar, and Woodsy Violet. This was okay, just, you know, not my scent note descriptions, but it throws like Bathing Garden throws like crazy. It was another one of those mini pumpkins. Had it in my bathroom, did really well. So Sarah's Blend, Rose Girls, Blackberry Jam, Coffee, and Hot Fudge Brownie. My God, I would have a half pie in this. And proceeds and everything went to a charity for this woman named Sarah who had passed. And I would definitely buy a half pie of this. Blackberry jam, yes. Coffee, oh, of the good kind. And hot fudge brownie, yes. This was so good, and I quite enjoyed it. I melted this on my days off on the weekends. So nice. And we have Sassy Girl Aromas, Red Delicious, Pink Sugar, Vanilla Bean Noel. This was so good. So sad I missed. My friend Sarah was doing a de-stash, and I just gone through this, and then she posted a de-stash on her on her face. Oh my gosh, let's go through everything on her YouTube channel. And I was like, oh, I'll take that because she had a bag of this. And she's like, oh, somebody already bought it. I'm like, oh, because this is so good. It's beautiful. But again, Red Delicious, Pink Sugar, Vanilla Bean Noel. I'm sure I could figure something out down the road. All right, Cardamom Potion. This was fantastic. Melted this on Halloween night. It was very, very nice. I don't have a set note description. It was gifted to me in my very first random act of kindness. It was cardamom, and it was really nice. It was a brain too, but so it's so fitting for Thanksgiving. Oh my God, for Halloween, it was so fitting. I really like this. I don't believe she had brought this one back though this year. So, all right, we just got a few scent shot cups, and then I gotta be out the door, heading to work. Oh, the joys. Okay, so let's go through some of the things I melted that I'm not going to go into great detail because, again, I already have a video either up or going to be up. This is Goose Creek's Campfire Marshmallow. I really enjoyed that. This was really good. Apparently it's discontinued now, which is too bad, but this is very, very nice. I highly recommend, but of course you can't get that. The most expensive melt of all the things I melted was the Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. In Canada, they are $4.50 a piece. Even with a coupon, that's still ridiculous. I had to pop the whole sucker in. It smells amazing. If Marshmallow Fireside is awesome. It is one of my favorites. But man, that's expensive when I know they're just pouring pretty much the candle drudges into those things. Campfire Tales from VCS. This was the winner of my Marshmallow Fireside Wax Melt Off. This was fantastic. Campfire Tales, described as white chocolate graham crackers gooey marshmallow. Really good, you guys. I want Kirby to pour this in a loaf, a unicorn loaf. I would be very happy with that. Tiffany Candles, Apple Mango Tango Type. This was great. I really liked this. I melted this in the weekend mornings, split in half, put it into 2 different warmers. It was quite nice. The apple definitely, like it was Apple Mango Tango. I'm assuming it's like the, sorry, what am I trying to say? My brain today. I'm assuming it's like the soap, but I don't get Apple Mango Tango anyway. But it smelled really, really nice, and it threw really well. So I would recommend that for sure if you like that kind of scent. This was Boo Berry from Sugar and Spice Gourmet Soy Candles. This was really nice. This was definitely a mixture of all sorts of berries and, you know, obviously blueberry. So I liked it. Would I repurchase it? I don't know. Maybe next year, because it's more for things. Again, Thanksgiving. Oh my gosh, for Halloween. Macintosh Apple. I did purchase a bunch of these. I love Macintosh Apple from Sugar and Spice. Sugar and Spice, you guys. She's always open. Check her out. It's awesome. Ghost Munch. Now, I'm not quite certain as to what this, I didn't look it up, what Ghost Munch is supposed to smell like, but it smells just like amazing candy. It's a candy blend, and it's really, really good, and I enjoyed it. And again, it's strong. Sugar and Spice is very strong for me. Throwback Thursday, not going to go into detail on this. Circus Concession Monsters Scoopable Wax, and this was nice. Not as messy as I thought it was going to be. But this was actually surprisingly nice, and I'm going to be definitely keeping my eye out on Scoopable Wax Tarts website. This one, again, Kringle, I got this from my friend, and it's great on cold. It just didn't have a good throw again. I'm disappointed with Kringle because that's two that I was able to try, and they smelled amazing on cold, like hoard worthy, but I just couldn't get a throw out of it. So, but at least we tried, right? But it's a very nice scent on cold for sure. Just reminds me of a Harewood dinner jacket for those of you who live near me. You know where Harewood is and you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, that is my empties for the second half of October. So you guys, as always, be safe and have fun.